You can see the glass and debris on the ground here, the roof barely hanging on. And if you look near the fridge, you can see the concrete blocks and insulation scattered about from the explosion. The sound of a freight train coming through, and then next thing you know, limbs falling, trees falling, and all of this damage here. It's a very proud moment for him. Y para la gente que no conoce Juncos, ¿qué me puede decir?
Junco es un pueblo industrial.
Juncos is an industrial town. We saw an entire stop sign fly through this intersection right here. We're going up about 55 feet in this bucket truck right now. It's something that thousands of linemen across the state are getting ready to do. We do not know the condition of the third officer. That is why SWAT is on the scene. You can see lots of cleanup is underway. All of this debris pulled out of the flooded home behind me here. Just 2 milligrams of fentanyl is enough to kill you, and that would fit right here on the tip of this pencil. He opened these doors and climbed through this X-ray machine here. Cassie, that was a tough story for me.
And I'm
still mourning that loss.
You're Yankees, girl.
New Yorker through and through. What can I say? I grew up right outside of the Bronx. So
I know.
It was literally forced on me.
You had to be. There was no other option.
Well, half my family is Mets fans, but we won't talk about that. This drone charging toward a crowd of spectators, one of many that went rogue during a holiday light show at Lake Eola.
Oh no! I don't think they're supposed to be falling.
The city of Orlando says technical difficulties sent both birds and people ducking for cover. It caused the city to immediately cancel a second scheduled show that night.
He has the entire imprint of the drone on his chest.
Adriana Edgerton says her 7-year-old son, Alexander, is now spending Christmas week in the hospital after one of the falling drones damaged his heart valve.
Like, all he's going to remember before Christmas is that 4 days before Christmas, he had to get open heart surgery.
A contract obtained by Channel 9 shows the city of Orlando paid Texas-based company Sky Element $75,000 to produce the holiday show. The company website features a detailed FAQ section listing safety measures. That includes maintaining safe distances between drones and the audience and using high-quality drones. It says drone shows can be, quote, extremely safe as long as safety guidelines are followed.
At the speed that the drone was flying, anyone can get hurt.
Justin Massey watched the drones drop in the first 20 seconds of the show. He took these photos showing the missing drones and now says there should be changes.
I don't think drone shows should go away. I love what they do and the designs they make. I wouldn't want one of them coming at me.
With the ringing of each bell, Jody Martinez marks a small victory in her battle against blood cancer.
Well, I have multiple myeloma, which there's no cure for that, but I fight for the cure every day.
She's also fighting this growing pile of unpaid medical bills.
It's extremely frustrating because it's months of this.
Florida's Medicaid program is supposed to help cover some of the expensive treatment cost. Instead, she's getting calls from debt collectors.
The doctor's offices kept trying to push my bills through the system that they have. It would deny them immediately.
For months, Jody says she's gone to access centers in person, tried repeatedly to upload her bills through the state's website, and she's called the Department of Children and Families again and again.
Thank you for your call. If you need further assistance, please call us back. Goodbye.
So that's what you've been running into. When Jody looks at her records in the MyAccess portal, it shows Medicaid should cover a share of her medical costs. But when her providers look at their systems, they say something different.
This is a common, ongoing problem.
Lynn Hearn with the Florida Health Justice Project helps people like Jody navigate the complex system.
So unfortunately, I am not seeing any signs of a systemic fix in the works, and certainly that's where we want to get.
9 Investigates has been trying to get answers with story after story after story of Floridians battling for benefits or not able to get them in the first place. Families have told us they've gone hungry waiting for SNAP, which uses the same portal.
I need the assistance, and it is like pulling teeth.
From the website repeatedly down for maintenance, to tech glitches and documents disappearing after they've been uploaded. DCF declined our request for an interview, instead sending the statement, blaming users for the errors, saying MyAccess works 99.7% of the time. More than a year ago, we requested DCF's internal emails about the portal. We paid for the records in August, and 6 months later, we're still waiting to get them.
Governor, what is the state doing about the My Access portal?
In January, we tried repeatedly to ask about the problems.
I'll answer questions on this first, and then if you want to does anyone have any questions on the Senate stuff?
He never came back to the topic, but that didn't stop us from trying.
Coming back to the My Access portal.
I want to focus on the topic
I just wanted to ask if the state is doing anything to address the issues with that system.
He left without answering, but Jody Martinez can't walk away from her problems. She'll need to restart chemo in the next few weeks, and she's just so tired of fighting.
It feels like the system is made for people to get exhausted, and that's where people just give up.
Jody told us this week she got a call from a DCF representative who said they would work with her directly to figure out her billing issues. Meanwhile, after the news conference, a governor's spokesman called and acknowledged he'd heard of issues with the portal, saying some were legitimate. But instead of elaborating, he sent us back to DCF, which denies there are any problems. You can read the agency's full statement on our website, WFTV.com. In studio, I'm Sabrina Maggiore, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.